Since the previous week, the market has been stagnant. Although at the beginning of the trading session the euro and the pound sterling inched down, the market situation will hardly change. In fact, it's surprising that both currencies are losing value, as the published macroeconomic data is quite positive. Preliminary estimates on the Spanish inflation unveiled a decline to 2.6% from 2.7% as expected. Notably, Spain is the fourth largest economy in the Eurozone. That's why it's quite possible that inflation in the euro area may slacken. Under the current conditions, this is a positive fact. At the same time, the UK credit market data exceeded even the most optimistic forecast. Thus, mortgage approvals totaled 87,500, whereas economists had foreseen the reading of 82,000. What's more, the UK mortgage lending advanced by £6,600,000,000. Analysts had expected a smaller rise of £3.5 billion. The housing market is one of the main indicators of the investment attractiveness of the British economy. In addition, consumer credit jumped by £300 million. In the previous 8 months, the indicator slumped by £7,200,000,000. In this case, it's the rise and not the volume that is of primary importance. Germany will disclose its preliminary inflation estimates almost at the beginning of the year straight. Inflation is expected to slow down to 2.3% from 2.5%. It seems that inflation in Europe is really slackening, as the ECB has promised. It means that the key interest rate is likely to remain the same as in the United States. Nevertheless, to leave the stagnation phase and gain in value, the currencies need really strong reasons. However, at the moment, there is no such news. Let us take a look at the trading charts. Yesterday, the euro-dollar pair approached the lower limit of the range located at 1.1910 and locally broke it by the shadows of the candlesticks. Notably, the pair has been trading sideways for 100 hours already. This points to the accumulation process. Analyzing the current chart, we see that the euro-dollar pair is still hovering within the range. However, the lower limit changed its location and now it's at the level of 1.1900. The trading strategy is based on the price fixation beyond the range. Any break should be proved on the 4-hour chart. At the same time, the pound-dollar pair continued falling after the correction locked on June 21 and 23. The volume of short positions is increasing. On the trading chart, we can see that after insignificant stagnation within the channel recorded on June 22, the pair resumed falling. It's quite possible that the pair will slide to 1.3785 and 1.3800. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.